When I say alone, I mean, again, when those doors close. When the lights come, after the thank you, you got the homies, then you get to the bus, and then, y'all boys good, blah, 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 whatever, and then them doors close. And there's nobody that, no one, no you. And then, again, you create these things, and here, again, it's mental health. Because none of these perspectives or none of these opinions or decisions or things you're thinking or thoughts may be true at all. It's what you create in here because of your situation. And again, so you start to think, well, do anyone actually care? Will it matter when it's all over? Will I matter? And that's always the question. Well, will you matter when it's all over? Will you matter?
What I say I want to be sounds very simple, but it's probably the hardest thing that can ever exist. I just want to be happy. And that's probably the hardest thing that we can ever find. And I've always struggled finding happiness, no matter, even in my happiest moments. I struggle finding that happy place. And that's all I ever want to achieve is to be happy. So yeah.
I think it's unbelievable advice, that, because even when you're talking there, I don't think anybody ever sits in a moment and thinks, are they happy, even if they're having a good moment.
Yeah. It's like you could be doing anything you want, wherever you want in the world. Do you actually take it in and think, I'm actually really happy now doing this. This is my happiest moment. And do I want to keep doing this every day because then I won't be happy doing it? But I think I'm at my most happiest when I'm training. I don't even have to have a fight coming up. Just doing a bit of training, ticking over, and everything's okay at home. I think if you're in a relationship or whatever, if you're happy at home, then you'll be happy at work.
Some people kill themselves because they say, hey, I want to take me back, subconsciously saying, I want to go back home. I can't take this. It's just that's why things happen the way it is. Why would somebody that's living the greatest life in the world have all the money, have all the bitches, all the cars, nice home, and themselves, fuck this, boom, I can't do this.
It's a good question.
That's my dream, what he's talking about. That guy just killed himself and he has everything. I'm mad at this guy. This guy's a bitch in my mind. What the fuck is this problem? But then because it's deeper things in life and you feel you haven't accomplished them. You feel you have everything life told me I need to be the man, to be gratified, to be happy, and this doesn't make me happy. It's something I can't put my fist on. And then you start to worry real fast. I'll never find it. Instead of start looking outside of what we believe is our greatness.
Damn, that's super deep. I like that.
Yeah. Never consider yourself dumb. All right? When you don't succeed at something, you can't figure out, you're not dumb. You're not interested. You're uninterested. You're not interested in what you're doing. Something doesn't capture your attention. So people automatically, teachers and other educators say, oh, this individual is dumb because they can't figure this out. Well, think about all the things that you are interested in and how quickly you learn those things.
Yeah.
All right. A dumb person, no matter what you put out of them, even if they're interested, they can't figure that out. So never let anyone, including yourself, so this is the last time I want you to ever think of yourself as dumb.
I don't think death is bad as everybody think it is. Because how could life be beautiful if death is bad?
Right. And people who make a mistake saying you only live once, you actually live every day. You only die once.
Yeah, I'm forgetting.
Every moment matters, and it makes me think about my mom. Every moment with her matters. It makes me think about my friends that have passed away. And those moments matter, because when they're gone forever. So you better just give 100%. Love what you're doing, where you're at. Because after that moment's gone, it's gone.
Negative people are infectious. It's like COVID. It's like a disease. You get that shit near you, and it's the thing I said on many other episodes. I said, always remember, you can never bring somebody up in life. Never. But the opposite is not true. Someone could bring you down in life.
Punch through it. You feel pain? Shake that off. Let's go. Zeus! 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 That's what this is about. Good. Let's get to that. Why are you crying? That's what this is about, son. It's okay to cry. We cry as men. Why are you crying, son? Come on. Tell me, why are you crying? It's called a test for a reason, but why are you crying? Go ahead, son. Because what?
Because it is
Do it with my left hand. Okay, good. But you did it. You punched him with your left. You know in life there's going to be things harder for you to do than other things?
Yes, sir.
And you know those things that may appear to be hard to do, you're going to have to do as a man, regardless. And it's going to take tears. It's going to take the blood of Yeshua, Jesus, and your sweat to break through it. You understand?
It's we who we're battling. The name of the game, when especially you're a fighter, an athlete or something, and in life in general, a businessman, we have to overcome ourselves. The fight is within ourselves. We have to beat ourselves. That comes with discipline.
Yeah.
You know, doing what you hate to do, but do it like you love it.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, absolutely.
Do you feel that you're happier right now than when you were broke, or not really?
Sometimes. It's a sometime thing. Like, you know, it makes me happy. It makes me happy that I'm able to afford what I want. And it makes me happy that I get to treat my family. But I feel like the way that I have money kind of took away a lot of my happiness.
But I do feel like you're blocking yourself. And you got to realize that. Stop blocking yourself. It doesn't matter if you don't have money. Don't say you don't have money.
Yeah.
You're like, I got money. Money's coming in right now. Like, it feels good to be rich. If you keep that mentality and you're not rich, I promise you, if you really believe it, you will be whatever you want to be. And it's never too late to be who you want to be.
Once you make about $60,000 a year for your family, but let's say for you personally, additional income has zero impact on your quality of life. Zero. So why work 80 hours a week? Well, men will do it. Some men, very few. A handful of hyper-competitive men who are obsessed with hitting the pinnacle of the given dominance hierarchy they're in will happily work 80 hours a week, and they'll forego everything else. Relationships, family, children, way in the second category. And so those men are often very difficult to live with too, because they're so obsessed with their career. It's hard to have a relationship with them. And maybe they don't have much of a relationship with their kids, but they're damn good at what they do. And part of that is they're smart and disciplined, and they'll work non-stop all the time. It's like an obsession. And that's the sort of people who run things. Those are the people who run things.
I set my shut up, and there it was. Towering over his body on the ground, seeing that his eyes rolling in the back of his head and the position that his body laid like a murder scene, but it was over.
Were you out? Yeah. I had a dream before that fight, and I saw myself getting knocked down in it, and I saw myself getting back up.
It's not over till it's over. It's hard to beat somebody that doesn't want to quit.
He popped his eyes wide open.
Oh my goodness!
And all of a sudden, he comes to life.
Is he going to get up? Can he get up? How is he getting up? How is this man possibly getting up?
My stepfather hit my mama so hard in the face, I called her. And I looked at him with this rage and this pain in my eyes. Like, one day. And after this last altercation we had with this guy, I ran to my garage and I grabbed this deck of cards and I flipped a 7 and I started doing 7 push-ups. I flipped a 6, I did 6. I flipped a 9, I did 9. I flipped a 2, I did 2. I flipped another 9, I did 9. Until I got all the way through the deck. Jack, Queen, King worked 10. Jack, Aces 25s and Jokers 50. Until I got sick and tired of what pain felt like in my gut. It didn't even matter to me no more. Because I started shuffling them all over again, and that's when I started doing my sit-ups. Because I wanted to make sure sports wasn't the reason why I started training. It was to make sure man never put his hands on my mama again.
Most importantly, be happy for today. Because, you know, tomorrow ain't promised to nobody. As we all know quite clearly, tomorrow is no certain gift at all. But today we have. Tomorrow we could wake up and get a call saying, right, someone's died, or you've got cancer, or whatever. You know, this is a regular occurrence these days.
Things like this are happening every 10 seconds. So every day you wake up and you open your eyes and you breathe fresh air and there's no problem, no one's died, and you've not got cancer, you've not got some bad disease, then you're a very blessed person. And that's a good day. And if you're fortunate enough to go out for a run and do a bit of training, well, you are one of the few chosen people.